Shadow Fiend if they want to be ultra spicy. We've seen some more Shadow Fiends coming out.
Babi.
Yeah, I feel like Limper's he's expanded his hero pool over the past couple of years. I think he was always, seen as one of those players that he plays Zeus, he plays maybe a bit of Storm Spirit here and there. But now you're looking at his Pug, his potential to bring out some of these other slippery heroes. And Lena was always one of the big ones as well, so it's a nice respect ban against him.
I do feel that if they do not ban it here, Nigma will just take Io again. Unless Goon Squad are planning on taking it. Alright, nice ban, I'm glad. There's no way on earth
Gak ada tisu-tisu anjing. Gak ada tisu-tisu.
I blamed it, I'm sorry.
Insya Allah lolos.
I will
Lolos, Brody.
I will reconsider my stance.
Previously, I thought it was good against the
NGX Laut, mati anjing NGX Laut.
Maybe it's just the overall strategy of that death ball.
Jangan bertanya kenapa skornya 1-1 anjing. Tanya Kuroki, tolol draftnya ngentot.
Maybe it's all these other little things.
Ayolah Kuro, lu nih mau menang TI apa enggak anjing? Enggak niat banget kontol. Kesel juga gue lama-lama anjing.
Obviously I see the
gue udah siapin acu malaka pun kalau kalah nggak kalah soalnya menang ini bro.
Zero damage when you max that Starfall is a lot. Cause
Mirana lagi anjing, bro. Lu tau gak kenapa game ini menang? Mirana without no setup, bro. Enchantress, gimana cara setupnya nggak ada, cok.
But we felt it last.
Doom carry bisa nih. Doom mid juga bisa. Bro, Nikma nih, player Doomnya banyak. Tai. Kopium mulut babi.
As well, because he doesn't really do that much damage. He was kind of.
Masa kalah sama mas pakai kaos anjing? Di apa termain gak jelas, cok? Nggak mungkin dong.
Maybe help the draft overall more.
Menang ini menang. Tenang. Jangan panik dulu.
Like, where's this Doom going now? Does this mean is DP mid, Doom off lane?
Could be Doom carry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saw a lot of that.
Position 3 Earthshaker carry. Oh yeah, miracle carry Earthshaker coming through.
Bro, give me now. I just right now.
Enggak sempat gua. Baru mandi soalnya.
It's like you want someone that can build a BKB.
Jadi bola.
Can play so far back that
mungkin yang jadi bola ntar.
To get into the fight, but again they're playing with
bentar.
Marana, whilst Ench.
Ada S4. Emang timnya S4 anjing, bentar.
Oh bro, one of these is cool. What is happening? I'm scared.
Ini bro.
Is it an
Halo Nanda.
S4 clockwork?
Yeah, I mean.
That would be pretty high.
Siapa di sini mau beli yang Invoker?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Ogres anjing, Karde Invoker. Tapi di tengah gua nggak demen ya. Kenapa gua nggak demen logo di tengah anjing? Ini satunya apaan ya? Yang diinin UP ya?
Definitely new and exciting.
Yeah, then looking at Nigma, I guess the only hero really locked in is
jelas anjing.
Disruptor. That's what he's gonna be on.
Ini apa ya? Hanzo ya? Berapaan nggak tahu. Kok nanti judi bola nggak tahu. Ini Hanzo. Ini apaan anjing? Persona atau kok kayak Overwatch anjing? Kayak gue pernah lihat karakter ini anjing yang kiri nih. Atau ini tower apa itu yang dia main apa? Arc Knight bukan Arc Knight nggak? Ini apaan anjing? Gue cuma tahu invokernya ada sama yang Monkey King gitu yang. Arc Knight ya? On top of that, you have a Clockwork who is vulnerable to a lot of matchups. Assuming this is a core Clockwork. Atau deng. They have no karakter ordernya Fate. Enggak, karakter ordernya Fate bukan ini anjing yang 4 doang. Ayo busa pala lo ya busa. Kayak ini anjing kayak Overwatch anjing. Like the Lycan band from Nigma, it's actually nice. Bukan Hanzo. Siapa sih itu yang robot? Siapa sih namanya? Tahu lah. Persona ya? And then yeah, you have your kaki kontol. Genji. Oh iya Genji Overwatch. Bener Genji. Iya, Cok, mirip Genji, Cok. Tapi bukan Genji. Bukan anjing, bukan. I feel bad looking at this lineup. Kenapa ya? Kenapa ya? Enggak tahu gua. Bukan Genji anjing, siapa anjing? Dia pernah lihat tapi gue karakternya, Cok. Coba kita baca komen siapa tahu ada yang ini. Arsenal Magus. Oh ini anjing atas goblok. Akechi. Akechi. Oh Akechi.
Akechi Persona 5.
I know when we were covering, I say we,
Bukan,
when
anjing.
I was covering C, Moon
Oh iya.
was playing it in that region, but like it was once and it was in tour 1. So
Ngerti.
nearly
Oh iya anjing, Akechi.
He picked it because it was his idea
Oke.
of counter to Levi,
Fair.
So I
Akechi
see now
Persona
that,
5, oke.
that's
Itu
the
yang namanya Chiaki Stigma Pusat since day one bacot ya. Bullshit anjing. Bilang invoker gua. Gila, kan gua pro player invoker lar. Masa lu mau gua tunjukin cara main invoker abis ini? Gila lu. Yo, Nikma Galaxy menang gua main invoker. Gila, gua tunjukin anjing skill tutor main invoker.
Big brain. Hey, we've picked Clockwork. Please pick PL. Oh, we got you. Lashrak time. Whoa.
5 seconds remaining.
They could definitely play.
Kan gua dewa invoker.
Oh, a troll.
DP mid.
That hero is so much better now that the Ensnare Pierce is BKB.
Yeah.
Every time I've seen him, he looks absolutely terrifying. You gotta be really kind of on top of kiting him. I think the best we saw maybe was a bunch of Yule Scepters and stuff, just things that put him in the air and keep him away.
5 seconds.
Yeah, Marana, no diffusal this time around. Let's get that Yule Scepter up and running.
Yeah, that'd be nice. And she's probably gonna go either some Aura item or a 4-star.
Oke, Mirana udah ada setupnya ya kan dari Koch
really
Arrow.
Combo breaker to deal with Enigma Galaxy right now because they have so much overwhelming control. Like Earthshaker getting a Fissure with Shard, he's gonna be able to follow that up with more stuns, Blink in Echo. You want to kind of push someone out of that so he can't do it.
You may now select your heroes.
I don't understand where anything's going and I'm scared.
Against a ranged troll? I don't know about this.
Carry.
It's a mid Marana. It's limp on Marana.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna hit my second ever professional Marana game. Now I have so much data. This is.
Ini ngapa Cok? Kenapa teriak-teriak anjing?
S4 Veno. Yeah, but the point I wanted to look at
Oh,
was
fuck.
this game seems really difficult.
Itu yang ngedum diri sendiri shot apa XX?
Like you call
Agak
it
nim.
the chain stun, the disable they've got, you have a Fissure with the Shard, you've got Blink Echo, you've got Silence from DP, Static Storm from...
Itu kenapa teriak-teriak anjing Miracle sama GH anjing?
It's through BKB from Troll. If Aqua is ever like out of position or not preemptively BKBing or not chronoing the right targets, there's no one to save him, and he is the be-all and end-all of their team fight. A chrono matters so much.
Ayo pot tisu ini udah ada nih.
I guess
tenang, kalah masih bisa. Lower upper bracket for bitches.
Really snowball their lanes.
Ding, gue harus ada ini, Cok. Gue harus punya ini, Cok.
Crush top. And you have a lot of kill threat there, so I feel confident that they should win this lane. I know it's not a melee hero on Troll, but at the same time...
Upper brackets for bitches!
Okay, really scared in that lane.
Yang
so
bener.
that power, kind of
Yakin
really
gua.
assert map control.
Tenang aja, Ler. Ini abis lawan Goon Squad 2-1, besok lawan Liquid 2-1. Besok lawan Liquid 2-1, game 1 menang, game 2 kalah, game 3 menang.
I mean,
Terus kan masuk ini ya.
They could outplay. They could keep running you down. I think that was the nicest thing I saw about the Clockwork is that when
final upper bracket tuh lawan Secret, Ler.
Lawan
Secret di sini ntar.
Really
habis itu kalah lawan Secret, turun di sini. Di sini ketemu sama Entity, di bawah ketemu Entity, terus masuk final menang lawan Liquid, menang lawan Secret 3-0.
Push those towers and really threaten them. They have the
IQ tuh gue.
Go and get killed.
Gue predik anjing dari sekarang. Kalau ada yang salah jangan diklip lah pokoknya.
And it's a Mirana with core items this time, so she's actually going to be dealing damage.
Okay. We'll see how things pan out for them.
Yeah. They just have to be running at you. And honestly, they have the chance to do it. You're playing into a Doom. Like, Doom is pretty slow. If you can kind of win your lanes and snowball off it feels pretty bad. She wants to get that Midas and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Kalau fans Mama wajib 2-0.
What do you think about these lane swaps
wajib 2-0?
Because it looks like they're putting Doom up top and maybe even at the start of the game running a tri-lane with this Troll Disruptor Earthshaker.
Oh, that's pretty nice. That's a pretty nice idea.
Udah jangan banyak bacot kalian, Bante.
I rate it. Yeah, in a game of tri-lanes, let's see. You have a Faceless Void and an Ench and a Clock. Versus a Disruptor and a Shaker. I mean, if Nigma get Fissure block off, then they're pretty happy. They have the damage to kill. That should be really scary.
Tadi gue udah bilang final 3-0.
I think Goonsword also have a lot of kill threat. Just Clockwork outputs a lot of magical damage. And it's just naturally. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're not keyed into it yet. They don't know. But when they see it, they might consider TPing. The only fear is if they TP Handskin bot, and then Nigma just dissolve
their lane. I guess they don't want to mess over Miracle that badly. And they don't care. I'm sure they don't want to prioritize shutting down S4.
Double Fisher block. GH going to keep this creep wave very far back. Aqua trying to body block his own creep wave, but this is going to meet pretty far down the lane. And that gives that opportunity for Enigma to give chase and get some more fishes going.
Thailand, Cok, bawah ya, Cok.
What do we see? Do we see axes level 1? Yeah, ranged axes. So they've got the slow from Miracle. They start on Peksu, though. Kuroki shows. Like I say, it's a natural place for him to be in. But now GH is going to appear, and so is Miracle. Hello. Nature's Attendants forced to level 1. Aqua just going to try and stand his ground, denies out a ranged creep, and quickly decides to run away.
That's nice. Using bodies together, I mean,
Tapi gue totally lebih yakin OG-nya Liger lebih TI. Nggak ada anjing OG-nya Liger menang TI.
You literally just walk up to Aqua and click him, and there's nothing he can really do about it. They don't even have salves.
Cok, OG-nya Liger kena PSG diketar-ketir anjing.
Yeah, and this Fisher forcing a time walk. Gets him over the rocks.
And now that's 20 seconds that he's scared under his creeps. Luckily it's pushing in though. He should be okay.
It's just Enigma have this ability to pull back with a large camp. So they're going to have full control of lane equilibrium and still chipping away at Aqua under this tier 1. Fisher. Damage from Kuro and Miracle. There's no time walk for 2 seconds. They're trying to play around that fact. He's got it back up now.
Nice!
He's dead. He tried to place a tree and didn't time walk.
Oh no.
He will respawn full HP and full mana and come back to lane, but I don't know, does he TP bot, or is there something Goon Squad can do here to change their lanes up?
Asal nggak ketemu Boom.
It's pretty rough. I think maybe Hanskin needed to walk to bot as soon as he saw the lane. That way he's not restricted by his TP.
I mean,
at the very least, yeah, they need to go on top.
Yeah, they keep in mind control in an awkward position. 4 last hits. He's got his Devour ready.
Yeah.
Quick little Gale and Cogs there, and they're the ones dragging the wave back top. So they're shutting down the Doom. Losing a lot on this Faceless Void, though. 2 CS for him.
It doesn't feel good, but at least if you're in a situation where heroes are hitting you in a lane, the nice thing is it means the lane will push. Because they are dragging aggro. Like, look at this right now. Miracle hits him, and he doesn't hit back, so the creeps like stop hitting those creeps, which means it will push into the tower.
Trying to manipulate any way you can.
Boom masuk playoff aja udah sujud, iya anjing. Boom tembus.
Boom
kalau bisa tembus group stage, GG udah. Respect gua.
The lane will come under your tower, but you're tanking so much. You need to have so much regen. Your support needs to be buying you extra tangos. Because if they can keep Doom out of top lane, and Void is able to find farm, then you probably win this trade. Like, if you can survive a tri-lane, you're good.
Because now Hanskin has potential freedom to start moving into mid, where it looks like it was pretty even until the last wave, where Sumail took about a wave lead over the Mirana. Yeah. But now the gank comes in. Limp has 2 leaps, and there's no way. They're fully killing, just trying to bait out spells.
He'll throw the Fisher and force another leap.
And every time I look bot, Aqua just has Thunderstrike on him. They're trying to get in on top of Kuroki, and maybe a kill here. He pops his stick with a time walk forward. Glimpse back's not going to do enough. Goon Squad, they've...
Kalau playoffnya OG lawan Boom, OG yang pulang duluan. Mana ada anjing.
GH starting to wander back down here, but a good strike back from the Radiant.
Boom kalau bisa menang lawan satu tim
like,
yang masuk TI keren dah.
Tri-lane, let's go Aqua, and then I see his like 4 CS. 5 CS! Oh. This is very sad. Miracle has 20. Oh.
Yeah, it's a rough one.
Yeah.
He's got his Midas queued though, that's the comeback.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, you have to consider though the whole tri-laning will mean that there is hopefully an XP deficit at some point. And like the support, either the supports will be underleveled or the core in the tri-lane will be underleveled. It looks like Miracle is getting a lot of solo XP and GH and
atasnya dibiarin anjing.
Suffering. Okay, they got killed on my bad.
Yeah, another one on MC, that's fine. He steps forward, he gets cogs, galed. He's stuck there.
Yeah. I know he was faffing around in the jungle for a little while, like eating creeps and stuff, because Hanskin's just running at him and making his life hard. So at least Void is 1 CS higher than the Doom. Let's go.
It is such a weird game, right? We're like looking for angles, looking for what do they do next, but it's such an out there situation. There's dire bottom tri lane, Doom solo top, and just dying to this Clockwork and Venomancer.
Yeah.
And Chantress still, one of the queens of laning. Keeping Nigma at bay and keeping Aqua somewhat safe and sound, even though, like you're saying, his CS not really showing that.
Yeah. He's been buying him a lot of regen.
Starting to look like a pretty big win in the mid lane, though. DP now 34-9. Limp starting to struggle in terms of last hits. Like, what comes out of this? We're getting close to 6 minutes, so active runes about to be spawning. What's the play? What's the move?
Handskin's come for the rune. It'd be nice to get it. You don't want to give DP.
Cok, kasihan cok. Aku dari tadi dari game 1 mainnya void anjing, nggak bosen apa?
And just focusing on the CS.
Nggak bosen sih anjing kalau cuma 3 game.
Oh, might see a fight break, yeah?
Top rune DD. Looks like Hanskin's gonna go guard it. And GH contending with Pexu, who came in here as well. So both supports guarding Goon Squad's mid lane, giving Limp a bit of a leg up there. As it looks like he wants to shift up to top, but Dire Obs Ward will see.
Termotivasi bulba banget juga S4 ya.
Control very low.
Oh iya S4 anjing.
I'm just gonna hide under his tier 1. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering, like, what does this first Exo get used for? And then I look at Sumail and he's not leveled it up even. So yeah, he's realizing this laning stage is going to be extended. Kuro bottom, Centaur stomped. Pexu looks like he's going to get himself another kill here. Might be dying in the return, and he misses the impetus because of the blind from the whirling axes. GH trying to close in further stacks for Miracle. 11. Give him the attack speed he needs to bring her down.
Okay, bot faceless boy got 1 CS during that, okay?
Oh, now he's been netted. Time walk, glimpse back into the grasps of Miracle, and the Thunderstrike giving the vision. Now the Moonlight Shadow not fast enough. A double for Miracle bot.
Mocel nggak bisa begitu.
Here's the thing, when you're playing
mocel nggak bisa begitu ya. Buat lu yang
penyepong
mocel ya, nggak mocel nggak bisa gitu anjing. Nggak ada mocel kayak gitu, Cok.
Mind control. He's
ada mocel begitu.
He's got Gale and Nova on him, but he's fighting back into Hanskin. There's no way out for you. I was about to say there's no
mocel nggak bisa gitu anjing.
Pops up on the right hand side of my screen.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Sumail doesn't need to go bot because bot's already going so well. You don't have to worry. You look at the win condition on Goon Squad, it's
mana ada mocel main troll warlord anjing, nggak ngerti dia cara main troll warlord. Dia cuma LD sama void anjing. Kasih hero lain lawak ngentot, useless cok.
I mean, it's 8 minutes in and your void's level 4. He's come mid to help chip away at this tier 1 because Limp had a DD and he's like, right, can't go top, can't go bot. Let's stick it mid.
Morphling. Apa Morphling farming kelamaan abis itu mati.
His home. Kick S4 out of the lane, go on S4, you go bottom or something, I don't know.
He's just the tower helper taker helper man. He tries to help mid, now he's gonna go help top, and then he's gonna be like, yep, this is my place. I mean, the nice thing about Veno is just that he can hold towers and defend areas really well, so wherever they want to put him, he should be okay. Even if it's like a dangerous area, because he doesn't have max plague wards. That's kind of the biggest issue, because if he was to go bot, for example, you would just, oh, there's a fight mid first.
Yeah. I'm trying to catch them out. Nice. Glimpse them around and back in. Nice stun from GH set up by the Disruptor. And now with the Spirit Siphon on Pexu, looks like they're lining up for another kill. And Chantress, attendance not enough to heal her through the burst. Sumail with a double there. So they've got tier 1 bottom with Miracle. He's shoving tier 2 already. This troll, he's massively overfarmed. Sumail's having a great game. Mind control, he's very sad.
Tapi Miracle bisa rempek pakai void
I don't think it matters that much.
Hoki doang rempeknya
It honestly doesn't. We had a post-game interview with DM when he played Doom in a game like this, and he said he doesn't care because you're just gonna get money back anyway from Devour. Rest in peace, Kuroki.
Yeah, pick at least in the mid lane, but now Limp, if he gets netted here, he's rooted. Limp is caught, tries to get away with the Moonlight Shadow. The reveal is there available for Sumail to finish him off, while Miracle still has the battle trance if he even needs it. Slow down a bit by the Venom Answer. But Sumail's Ghosts making short work of the rest of Goon Squad, while S4 shows
S4 mati kamu nak.
But Miracle will just turn around on him. Poison Nova's going to be annoying. TP's out, the battle trance is chasing Enchantress. Pexu. He's going to try and turn here on Miracle. One shot misses again. He just can't land.
Emang disuruh menang sama Gaben anjing. 10 kill bos.
Pexu is so sad. He might be just the most blindfolded, terrible aim ench I've ever seen in my life. Cannot land an enchant to save his life. Or an Impious, sorry.
So upsetting.
Yeah.
Dulu Liquid juara TI gara-gara Matu. Kemarin ada yang Matu hampir menang.
And Obviously it's nice.
Yang Matu hampir menang. Bentar, coba kita buka dulu ya ESL 1 Malaysia.
He's coming up for his Midas.
Bagian kalau boleh tahu bagian mana yang hampir menang?
Managing to find his items. God, his life is so scary right now. Oh, only 1 point in glimpse though. You're okay.
Bagian hampir menangnya sebelah mana, Gar? Kalau boleh tahu nih. Bagian hampir menang tuh sebelah.
recovering.
Hampir menang sebelah.
It's not a great spot. Like you look at the comparison, right? Troll against Void, Nigma winning. DP against Marana, Nigma winning. The two real primary core heroes there.
Nggak ada hampir-hampirnya anjing.
Oh, Hansken didn't have the ability to catch up to GH.
Kalau gara-gara kalah by 1. Oh, karena gara-gara kalah by 1. Nggak, coba di logika dah.
The nice thing.
Menang by 1 nih. Lawan tim upper bracket. Lawan tim lower bracket aja kalah 2-0. Gimana lawan tim upper bracket, Cok? Ya 2-0 juga, terus turun ke lower bracket, ketemu Thunder Awaken 2-0 lagi. Sama aja anjing. Gak ada bedanya, Cok. Emang useless aja itu bangsat. Mocel-mocel kontol anjing.
So much map control from having mid tower. Makes your Roche is easier too. They're so close to getting it. They'll just run Enchantress at it, as they should.
Put the Wild Wing up there.
Yeah.
GH and Miracle trying to defend this. But Mind Control, having Deja Vu, trapped in cogs and tagged by Gale. Does battle back, and an Echo Slam there onto the Wild Wing and the Enchantress. Not gonna net them a kill on her. Just the 1-for-1 trade, but like you said, good score, they get the job done. Tier 1.
Gimana Doom anjing level berapa sih?
And they kept Aqua farming. And coming 12 minutes in. Not awful, given the state of the game.
It's not great. It's definitely not great. But he's gone relatively unpressured for a little while now. And getting this Midas is just his first step back into it. And previously we've seen him go for like the Maelstrom next into maybe a BKB. So I'm guessing that's when he'll feel comfortable to fight.
Oh, did they not see
kelewat Miracle, Cok.
They didn't see the troll. That would have been a huge grab for them. They'll eye up GH instead now. Under the vision, Earthshaker scouted and killed off. Courier dying as well. A nice little smoke there, neatly done by Goon Squad. It was very close to having a move onto Miracle's Troll, though, who has just completed Battle Fury.
Yeah. Last.
I'll still go on him, though. Tagged up by the Gale and the Nova. Miracle arrowed now inside the cog. Static Storm there from Kuro. Trying to turn back with a bit of team fight of his own, glimpsing the clockwork in towards them, but Hansken surviving with a bottle charge.
Ayo, gimana anjing?
And Mind Control unable to connect.
I'm a big fan of this little trio. Hey, look at them. They're just doing the right thing, making space for Aqua to farm. They know that that's their win condition. They know
lagi farming Mocel sekarang.
His little unit.
Tunggu itemnya 9 biji yang baru mau fight.
So.
Tapi nggak bisa sebelum 9 biji item udah 4, udah BKB, item damage 2 sama survive item 1 ya. Mati anjing, main sendirian. Nggak tahu Mocel lah anjing.
The gank squad. I got tons of vision as well, both Venom and Clockwork providing through Plague Wards and Rocket Flares. And seeing Kuro, spotting Samel's movement across. They know exactly where Nigma are and where they're setting up.
But there is a ticking time bomb to be aware of in the form of GH on his shaker going for that blink dagger. We have... Luckily, Samel is not going for any BKB or something, so he will remain killable. Going for those boosts of travel instead. I mean, they're hoping to ramp up aggression on the map by going those boosts of travel. The ability to push out a wave and always connect to the team. And we've seen how scary Nigma are when they're able to kind of play 3 lanes. So that should help with that. And Mind Control like playing the nice game where he buys a drum for his team and not a Midas, smart.
Oh, very nice.
Ya, ketahuan. Cabut ler.
Scouted. Hansken has found him. Oh, he's a bit tankier now, and the arrow misses completely. Straight over the top of the cogs. Mind Control still surviving, back under his tower. Maybe a deny coming. MC about to be dropped, but S4 gets the kill, claims it for himself. Limp came in here with his DD rune and his Maelstrom, but they can't turn this into anything further. They get a kill on the Doom, they force the exo.
Mocel 14 menit dapat BF sama BKB. Oh ya.
They did bring majority of their squad down here to try and fight.
Percaya gue, Mocel kalau nggak salah 30 menit udah dapat 18 item ya.
To be on the map, you know, they're forcing Nigma to be down here means that Nigma aren't in Roshan. They're not They're not taking tier 1 top. They're not around the pit.
I mean, that's a risky move, though, because if you commit all your heroes bot, then they could just say, yeah, we're going to give you the tower and we'll take Roche. That's always a fear.
Oh, S4 glimpsed into the field. Just a bit of poke there from Nigma. It looks like MC and Miracle holding hands and farming jungle together. The happy duo.
They want to kill.
Looking towards top, they do. Aqua is here all alone, and he was under this dire wall. He'll still be there under vision. It's just, how do you start this? They need the range on the Doom.
Doom, nice!
They get it. They cut the tree perfectly. Yeah, they're just walking straight in towards him. Beautifully done by Nick.
Relax.
Don't overthink it.
Relax.
Just walk up and do him.
Simple.
Pakai jaket Goon Squad, tim lawak anjing ngapain pakai jaket? Gak ada jaketnya
bonus
anjing.
one here. It looks like Hansken. Glimpse level 3.
Nice, good kill boys. Kosang buka nih anjing.
Static storm to make sure that they can close in and kill
Nice.
the clock. And the blink echo from GH finding the bonus. One after one, the dominoes tumble.
Roshan.
Maybe still a little risky.
Jangan, ada Chrono. Nggak jadi. Jangan. Ada Chrono, nggak jadi.
Swing out to these side lanes and keep the push going.
Ya, ganimnya ini bukannya diganti ya?
Not necessary without the exorcism. I do really like how Nigma playing this game.
Oh my god,
You
bro, this
look
guy's
at
so lucky, man.
the scaling of the 2 cores, and yeah, Faceless Void is pretty scary, but at the same time, it's a Faceless Void with a Midas farming against a Troll Warlord with a Battle Fury.
Yeah.
And he's gonna just have way more.
Pakai celana api mursyid, babi, celana api
Especially
mursyid.
given the start of the game.
Celana api mursyid udah nggak jual anjing. 100.000 dapat 50.000 dapat 5
Great
pitches.
throw lane from Nigma. He's gonna have his Aghanim Scepter soon as well, so adding in that dispel from the axes.
It's just when you think about who was shut down on both sides, it sucks a little bit for Goon Squad because they shut down the mind control on his Doom, but Doom, he's having impact like killing Faceless there, even without having items. And all he really needs is a Blink Dagger and some vision in these fights just so he can get the right Doom off.
Gak jual atau harga naik, nggak jual kayaknya udah nggak tahu, udah jarang lihat gue.
So
Pakai
it's
jersey
just,
Eps
it's
pasti
really
win.
rough when
Tim
you're
apa
playing
Eps?
that, and
Tim
he's gonna go
bubar.
for his Blink now, and then he'll have all he really needs. And meanwhile, Aqua, he's just trying for his life out here. He's in so much danger, bro.
Oh my god, yeah, they could just start with the Static Storm. He's going to walk out of it, but the glimpse back, helped by the Infernal Blade, leads to the chain stuns for days.
Yeah.
Kill, good
Nick was
kill.
just so great at executing
Nggak
these
main
ganks,
anjing pointnya, Cok.
shutting down Aqua even
Kasian.
further. And again, it's this top side of the map, right? They've done this twice in a row now, where they come in, they swoop through, find a kill, control the top left corner. And now Peksu, wide out in the open. Does have Hansken and Limp nearby. They're pinging this. Nigma want to keep on chasing, and they'll get the glimpse. Spotted the Mirana with a little bit of vision. The hookshot back across onto the DP. Hansken just trying to delay the aggression from Nigma as the arrow will whiff. Sumail turns with the Exo. Down goes the Clockwork.
Nice,
and now Miracle's in.
Nice.
Shredding through
Nice.
the Enchantress. S4 in the
Nice.
wave as well.
Ini baru Nigma yang gue tahu anjing, bukan game 1 bangsat.
With Roshan wide open.
Sumail has TP back, unfortunately, due to the Venos, so they'll probably just chill again. But you're not unhappy with this. Your net worth is increasing. You're taking good fights. They haven't expended Chrono in a while, but it's definitely difficult to get Aqua super involved.
Cok.
Just because they don't have a lot of Chrono damage like Game 1. They can rush now that Sumail's coming, maybe? Or they want to take another fight.
We need this Mirana BKB ASAP. Like, she needs to be scaling. She needs to be involved in these team fights. And it looks like Goon Squad trying to force something here, but Aqua, he's just staying down bottom to farm. Miracle tagged by the arrow. Limp and S4.
Whoa!
From GH.
No ult tapi Miracle, Cok.
Delays the
Masih ada
aggression from
dispel.
Goon Squad and allows Miracle to get back to high ground, slip away, but the damage still comes. Limp gets in there as Aqua arrives with the 3-man Chrono, and maybe now the damage onto Kuro, the arrow onto DP, they'll find Sumail, and the chase forward from Goon Squad gets them a triple on Limp. Oh, the turnaround. The game no longer fully favoring Enigma.
Ntar gue ngambil
Dude,
cemilan dulu.
Aqua's like the opposite of the Avatar. When you need him the most, he appears and gets a 3-man Chrono.
But now the Doom finding Mirana, mind control, straight towards Limp. GH helps out. Trade for trade for trade. Just back and forth between the two squads in the games, in the series.
Yeah. But when he respawns, he should have that BKB on Mirana, which is nice. He wants to obviously get to a point where he can stand and man fight, because right now it's a lot of having to leap out and be afraid constantly. Even with BKB, it's still scary. You can't man fight a troll, for example. This vessel didn't work.
Still fighting around Roshan. I mean, Courage just dying to Vessel. Plague Ward hits. In comes the Satyr from the back and blasts him down. Mind Control dying as well. Just a Spirit Vessel. Sumail and GH running out of gas a little bit, so they need Miracle to backstab in towards this Enchantress. Takes a while to bring it down, but once you got the further stacks going, it should be simple. Used his axes a little early there. Finally does dispel off the gale. But Goon Squad does such an exceptional job of defending this Roche Pit against Nigma at the exact time they want to be swooping in there to take it.
Miracle taking an alternate approach to how he wants to team fight. You look at Goon Squad's lineup. Yeah, this looks like a really nice BKB game. But you're playing Troll. You get this Ags and being able to dispel everything that Venno does, or Park result, and these vessels is so effective, especially when you're playing into Faceless Void, who you don't really have to worry about for quite a long time. And then going into a Satanic next. Oh wait, no, he wants to. I was gonna say the Satanic. It's very greedy, but it is like quite a dominant iron build to go when you're ahead on Troll, because he can just like lifesteal through all that damage. Yeah, it just man fight. But he's gonna play safe. They really want this win. It is game 3.
Yeah, they want to play against Liquid in the upper bracket, don't they?
Yeah.
The Goon Squad prepping themselves to go in mid. It makes another 15 seconds for Chrono to come back off cooldown, but they go anyway. Straight on to MC's Doom. Down to half HP. Not got his ulti ready. Miracle turning onto the Clockwork as Sumail looking to get into the back lines. Looks like Goon Squad able just to reset as Nigma smoke, but it'll break immediately on S4's Venno, who gets out the poison over onto GH. So no Blink Echo from your Earthshaker. A little tumble away with a toy.
They brought Aqua. There's potential here.
Kenapa Troll agak yang bener, Cok, lawan Venno, Cok?
Okay.
Bener anjing dispel.
And Goon Squad taking
juga kalau nggak salah ya.
Very nice little pickoffs. Ability to just kind of get in, kill someone and get out and break the, split the fight apart with these cogs and just kind of fend Nigma off is quite effective. And they're trying to run in, but they have the disengage and they have the drums from Eng. Smarana and Faceless have quite a fair bit of mobility too.
Yeah, and the area of the map they're doing it on as well. Under tier 2 is a little bit spooky, but they're forcing Nigma to be on the defensive. Now, ideally, Nigma want to be playing towards this top jungle where they can hold a high ground, hold a bit of vision, and play towards the pit, like where they are now. That's where Nigma wanted to be, but Goon Squad just putting themselves in the way. But this is going to be the real test now. Can they keep their wards alive? Can they play under this bit of vision that they've got, expire in 10 seconds? Oh, Nigma, clear out their jungle.
I want to see some 4-stars come out on Goon Squad too. I think when I was looking through, they went quite greedy. The clock has a veil, and there's the drums I mentioned on Edge. I just want a couple of ways to help disengage from the Earthshaker, from the Doom, from the Troll. There's a lot of heroes that stick on you. We saw mid, they were able to get away, but say you're silenced or stunned, it's just, you kind of need something that helps reposition.
Well, they're smoked up and eyeing up Sumail mid. DP does have the BKB now, so not a simple target to jump and kill. And S4, he loves this little tree line, just putting all his plague wards out, breaking smokes, making sure that Goon Squad there and ready to fight. And they've bought so much time for Aqua. He's racing up this net worth board, closing in on 10k.
He's recovering great. It's nice because Goon Squad are playing a line in the middle of the map that sort of acts as a defense for Aqua to farm behind them in the safe part of the map. And then they can just kind of tackle 2 areas at once. They can poke at mid with the wards, but they can also send Eng creeps at top.
Poke away at that tier 2.
Yeah.
Enigma doing a similar thing, coming in from that right-hand side. A mid tier 1 and immediately smoking.
Tadi gue sebelum ini lagi nonton
Shadow used
Lorongnya Azizi anjing, makanya kagak ngebet
for this incoming team fight. And it looks like Hanskin gonna be the one that gets jumped on. Doesn't have buyback.
Bisa.
So a jalan semua tapi Cok. This Roche pit. Do Goon Squad want to try and fight this?
Chrono, not against it. That's for sure. It's obviously scary. It could go very terribly for you. They're even wrapping around on Nigma.
0,12 anjing, gua all in.
Bit scanned though.
Cuman dapat berapa? 5 anjing profitnya, Cok. Rugi, Cok.
Perfect positioning here with plague wards and his body to see them coming. And Aqua, silenced in the trees. They're trying to guess where he was, and they guessed correctly as S4 gets off his poison over and a two-man chrono, but the BK.
BKB keluar semua, nice.
Nigma
Doom,
able to
nice.
fight back with the Doom thrown in.
Mati tuh.
They'll try and chase
Kill.
down Aqua's Void. Yes, they lose Kuroki, but it's a big win here for Nigma. Static Storm's down. They've still got the Echo Slammers. Hook shot from Hansken, catching GH, but he's in the midst of a creep wave. Pretty decent damage there, while Miracle chasing towards the Marana. Sumail focusing in towards Clock will be able to pick up Hansken, and a double kill for him comes out of it. Nigma, a triple for Sumail. Paxu shredded by Miracle. And
Lawan, assalamualaikum.
he's scouted by the courier. No leaps remaining. He's gonna get a bit of distance here. But they know where he is. They're TPing back to come and catch him. They want this full team wipe desperately. Miracle and Mind Control. Can they find out where she is? They found her. Sumail. Can't contend with the Moonlight Shadow. They've got no reveal. Oh, Limp is out there now.
Aman, Rosan.
Sneaky cat lady strikes again.
Rosan Pantre.
Yeah, that's a pretty odd team fight. Like,
Tanya Bang Robbie Romano, bola
then
UCL,
he was able to
UCL hari ini ya.
respawn as the wraparound connected into the top left corner of the map. Nigma still
Tarbus.
showing dominance though as Sumail. He can't kill the Marana alone, can he? Nah. No.
Gue cek dulu.
What a valiant effort. And revealed that.
Ajax. Munchen katanya menang, kata Tukul ya, Munchen.
They're just gonna take Roche.
Udah,
All this time wasting from
Yang gue tahu.
Limp running around. Miracle knows what he wants.
He wants Roche.
Yeah.
Gets
Nice.
bashed.
I like Mind Control and Kuroki doing a great job of just standing out there trying to block the hook.
Bacot anjing man, GG mulu
Giving no
kontol.
space to steal that Aegis. Now they're in a powerful position. They have a lot of outer tier 2 towers that they can take. There's the problem of Glyph that gets reset when they take one of them, as well as tier 3. So I don't think we'll see a Rax getting taken with this Aegis. However, they should be able to close them up quite a fair bit, especially now that Miracle sort of has hit his item timings. He has his own BKB now. He's even closing in on that Satanic.
Dire's courier has
Yeah.
YOLO.
Squad. They're quite spread here from their triangle up towards that top river, and a two-man Fisher with the shard, allowing them to lock down the clock of the Enchantress. Kinetic Field will try and hold her in place. Troll's focusing one, but Doom is being picked off on the other side. Chrono now comes from Aqua, locking Miracle in place, and the focus onto the Troll. It's not going to come from everybody. Just the Marana and the Void trying to batter into him.
Chrono
But
apaan,
Goon Squad,
anjing?
with that fight, take down two heroes, delay Nigma's move, and they hold onto their triangle.
Yeah, it did use your Chrono though.
Yeah.
I think this is the second one now where we've seen the Goon Squad severely lack damage into this Chrono, not especially onto the BKBs. At least there they were able to kind of poke Miracle a little bit. I think Limp coming into this Dragon Lance going from Mjolnir, he is going to start to output more and more damage, especially if he can get to that, like the Daedalus late game.
Like that team fight feels like one. If Goon Squad loses this, they'll look back at it and think, okay, we kind of won the battle there, but we lost the war. You know, they spend these big cooldowns.
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum, mati.
Just a couple of seconds for their ultis to re-arrive, come off
Nice.
cooldown, they pick off the clockwork here.
Ooh.
They've got Aegis still in their hands for 3 minutes. And a Doom down bottom on the Marana means Mind Control with the TPs in from Sumail and Miracle will catch out Limp. And Kuroki, well, he dies mid lane to Peksu, but no big deal.
That's fine. It's just pause 5. Good to get what you can. It's very scary. I think
Ayo,
Goon
look at that one.
Squad have been playing really well. Okay, Peksu. Oh, that's sad.
Stuck around a little too long.
Poked his head out. Am I in the clear? No.
Nope.
I'm dead.
Super dead.
Yeah, I do like what Goon Squad have been
Menang
doing
ini
throughout
udah
the whole
aman,
game.
Lar.
This poke and pick off of the clock hook into the Marana. It's been working for them. It's just getting harder now the more items that Nigma get. And it is something that maybe they can keep trying to do into this Aegis. They don't want to fully commit.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
See what they
Wait,
can
itu.
get. TP out from
Nice.
S4 cancelled. GH and Sumail. And again, it's this Nigma playstyle of
Assalamualaikum.
Now we're
Wah,
now
ketangkep
top again.
lagi.
You don't know where we are or where we're striking. Miracle is even hunting Hansken. A clockwork. Very dead on our screens. This is more time for Nigma to gather up their forces. Maybe even look for a move on mid. Aqua. Got time walk away, but the glimpse back in. The static storm is ready. He's just BKB'd it? Yeah, he's just BKB'd it.
Good shit, boys.
No BKB.
Menurut lu TNC kapan bubar? Udah bubar anjing. Waktu mereka mainin pakai satu orang Vrindavan, mid lanernya Vrindavan udah bubar anjing.
We have Aegis. They can play up aggressive now. Meanwhile,
lu kalau mau pakai akun gua
they
setting
just
ulang
gotta
pun
try and
tenang.
push out any lane they can. Do they have vision on this map? Not really.
Nope, nothing. Nada. Nope.
It's scary to play like that. You have to really like push yourself and be brave and just try and get what you can.
Miracle. Just up on high ground. Aegis for a minute. BKB satanic. Incredibly tanky and very, very scary. Further stacks up to 12 on this tower. And he's got so much backup. Sumail and Kuro from range. I'll try and bring him down the once and we'll succeed. Nigma trying to bait Goon Squad in here, but Hanskin with the cogs push back. Silenced up so they can't follow through. Good damage on the tier 3, more than we really expected out of that first Aegis.
Also, yeah, solid defense. You didn't lose your tower. Aqua's farming the whole time.
Oh, they're dragging them out of the base. DP Exo.
Looking for glimpse, but they smoke.
They've got the vision. They found him. The clockwork, the target of choice. Only one they could see. Arrows along in there on mind control. Maybe here with S4 poisoning him up. Will they able to bring him down? It's a lot of damage. TP home. Away he goes.
That was nearly really nice. Obviously, it doesn't feel good to use the smoke that way, but they used the smoke to try and not give vision to Disruptor. Unfortunately, Clocks either wasn't in range or it broke. He got glimpsed back. My poor boy.
Juga Yowie pakai invoker. Harusnya dia main TA. Gimana?
Now Enigma just planting themselves in enemy triangle. Plague Wards are irritating, but they'll deal with them.
Yeah. This is always just the prime position when you're ahead, when you have Aegis, when you're looking for the next Aegis. I mean, just the ability to cut 2 waves. And as well, obviously Mind Control doesn't have them, but if you can send a hero bot with boost of travel to de-push it, the ability to always just reconnect your team very quickly in that triangle is nice and there. I think Mind Control is not showing right now because just in case they're looking to start a fight, Enigma are kind of positioning themselves to be ready.
Yowie harusnya carry.
He's just not going to show on that wave. He doesn't want to give Goon Squad the opening.
Yowie yang mana, Cok? Yang orang Vrindavan.
He needs to come connect, I think.
He's got to start moving, but he's just farming. He wants his shard real bad, apparently.
Okay.
That's a pretty nice bit of chain disable that can land onto people.
Vrindavan Chris.
There's smoke. Dire scan, they know the Goon Squad are somewhere around that mid lane.
Invoker di safe lane tapi apa gimana, Cok?
Moonlight Shadow's ready as well for Limp. Well, I don't know where Enigma are. Again, that lack of vision definitely a bit of their downfall. Sumail landing that silence. Thinking about the move forward, immediately arrowed. They want to go for this, but the Static Storm's there, catching a few. Sumail with the heals. Is that enough? No. DP down, the Chrono now coming through onto Miracle's Troll, and Goon Squad, they've got 2 huge kills. No buyback for Miracle in the patch. The first hit, slap down on the Mind Control Doom. 3 kills, 1 buyback out of the DP, but Enigma Galaxy potentially just throwing their entire lead and their victory away with this failed team fight. Aqua picks up a double.
Oh my god, Gary! He was off the map for so long they didn't know Aqua finished his Lincolns! He doomed the Lincolns!
Oh no!
On actual sad disaster there. I mean, the Disruptor ult looks so good at the start, but these BKBs coming back in, nice Lincolns reveal. What a great fight! Smell just a little bit out of going in a little bit too much there. I mean, into these BKBs, they really don't have these repositioning tools. So you look at Goon Squad, they have like 2 4-stars at least. Enigma playing only to be aggressive, a blink on Disruptor, a blink on Shaker.
Okay, now hear me out. This is all a bait so GH can get the biggest Echo Slam of his life.
Yeah, they should all stand together as well and hold hands. Walk up that high ground together. Hey!
Get a couple of bounty runes in the outpost.
Yep.
Oh, what a comeback. I mean, what were we? 10k lead or something for Enigma, now completely disappearing. Roshan respawning in 1 minute. Goon Squad proving their teamfight execution can't be just shaken off by Enigma.
this has resulted in instant changes. Alright. Doom knows now there's a Linken's. That shouldn't happen again. Sumail, changing his item build up, he wants to go for an Eon Disc. Like, they want to prevent that from happening again. Kuroki's actually going for an Ags. Which is fair, I respect that. GH going for that 4-star. So we're looking for items that save now. We're looking to be able to pop that Linken's. They're gonna just adjust how they take the next fight, and we should see something very different. That being said, our boy Aqua, he's getting his items. He's close to that Mjolnir. He's actually doing damage now.
I mean, well, he was like 6-7k behind the troll, and now it's only about a 4k difference in net worth. That's one item behind.
Yeah.
Chrono makes up for that.
Yeah, they took that really, really nicely, and I don't know. I mean, it's take any chance you can.
Oh, the Gale tank GH. Hook shot from Hansken. They found the Earthshaker. There's no turnaround play. I mean, mind control's blinked in and will stop the clockwork. Sumail trying to drain his life with the Spirit Siphon, but Aqua straight in on top of her. Death Prophet is being bashed into the ground, and they've got mind control's Doom locked down as well. DP dead for 100 seconds. She bought back in the prior fight. Goon Squad. Oh, they've got an arrow on the troll. Ah, okay, never mind. That was a bit of fake hype there.
They got the arrow on the troll. No way. It's all over.
Never mind. Oh, Roshan is alive and no DP, no Doom. This is a huge victory for Goon Squad.
Very. What a chrono, man. That's all I can really say. Aqua hitting the perfect ones. He's getting totally involved with his team now. They're playing together, and you see in that fight where DP just doesn't have armor.
Hey, buyback anjing, jangan lupa nggak ada buyback ngentot. Udah nggak ada buyback lagi babi.
Greedy items to make himself look bigger, like the Kaya Sanj. He got the blink. He wants to be aggressive. He wants to go in. As a result, there's no Shivas. There's no armor. He is dying to face this void. He doesn't have that Eon Disc yet. He's gonna need a little bit more.
And S4 scouts them coming. He makes sure there's no blink from GH. So a Roshan for Aqua, Aegis and Shard there on your void. I'll force Nigma back, but the hook shot in. Hansken wants to
BKB, no buyback, cok. Dikait anjing.
He's got BKB Satanic Battle Trance, but he's got to use them.
Ulti goblok!
Get it off. Doesn't Battle Trance. Thought the Satanic BKB was enough. But Aqua offering so much damage from this Faceless Void. And now chasing for more. GH gonna TP home. Mind Control's Doom doesn't have a TP ready. It's on cooldown, but it looks like he's found a hidey hole in the trees.
I love the adjustment from game 2 with this clockwork and Mirana. Hansken is doing so much work all game. Just every little poke that they've done has come off the back of him getting in there, getting that cogs, getting a good hook.
Cok, bisa nggak ulti lo, cok? Aneh, cok.
Even then, catching the troll leading to his death. I mean, he's playing out of his mind. He's doing a great job. And
look at that net worth graph. The swing has gone Mount Everest on us. It's gone 10k one way to 10k the other. Momentum definitely favouring Goon Squad as they boldly move up towards high ground. Always got to be fearful though of this GH Earthshaker.
I think this one Linken's reveal from Aqua was so big in turning the game.
Yeah, it absolutely was. And MC's trying to cut waves top. Hansken gonna go and take that out.
It can't be ignored. There is still a Doom in play. Obviously, the Linken's throws a wrench in things, but you always have to be careful. I think it's very important now that Goon Squad like tighten up their gameplay, don't allow themselves to get picked off. Like they can lose this game if they get chronoed or if they get picked off by this Earthshaker. There is a lot of stuns and a lot of lockdown on Nigma that gives them tools to still win this game. So as long as Goon Squad just stick together, play proper, use your 4 stars, like save each other, position well, they're in a really good position right now, and they're playing really well.
Like the jump from Aqua, he just goes straight onto Miracle. Physical damage from Lem, gonna get doomed up on the Mirana, but they've lost
Cok, ada buyback, cok, Miracle, cok.
Base now as this Aqua Void, the turnaround from GH though, with the Echo Slap, finds at least the Limp Mirana. Buybacks coming out of Nigma to try and defend their base. They've lost MC though, and Sumail, gets back to high ground, is poisoned over, really making them suffer. Pops the Eon Disc. And Goon Squad still holding Aegis, ready to go back up high ground. Now there's no Exo, no Echo, no Doom, no Troll.
Oh no. It's getting such good chronospheres, and even though you're dooming the Mirana, it doesn't feel good. Mirana's gonna click no matter what. It's literally, she's just basically a budget Lina, you know?
Yeah. You banned Lina? Right, well, we'll pick Mirana.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be maybe a bit scary for Goon Squad. They lost their Mirana Courier, which had that Reaver on it, so no Satanic for them. As the Static Storm from Kuro is well placed here. Aqua's jumped into it, but they've blown up Sumail. They had the damage and the tankiness, of course, still holding Aegis, means they can keep on going. Glimpse him all you want, Kuro, but Aqua's gonna open up on your base now.
What an impressive turnaround. It really just comes down to like extremely nice teamfight execution and always being sharp and alert. They haven't dropped the ball. They've been behind, they've made plays to get around it. And then as soon as Nigma Galaxy make a single mistake, as soon as they slip up, as soon as they're out of position for one moment, they take full advantage. I mean, this was the faceless void who was 2k net worth when everyone else was 7k. Like, this is... What a glow up.
I was just about to say the same thing. Well, look at him, top of the net worth now. Dreams have been made. Aqua has had some stellar performances on this faceless void this series. Well, the rest of the team smoked in behind him.
Two big things to note. He does have a refresher.
He does.
And the Aegis is expiring, so there is a chance.
And Hanskin, he's in. He's under tier 4s. Oh, the cogs hold him in place. Mind control is about to die. Buyback is available, but Aqua's here with the Chrono 1 miracle. Focus down the troll, refresh it up, and Aqua let it rip. Go for more, dive the fountain, find GH as well. Lincoln's pops so no glimpse back. GH dead to the bashes of Aqua. Double kill for him, diving the fountain. He's got 15 seconds left on Aegis. But Enigma look down and out now. Troll and Earthshaker dead for well over a minute. The tier 4's being cracked. And Aqua reversing it, jumping forward, jumping back. Glyph already expended. And Goon Squad ready to take game 3. Go for the barracks. Try and see if Nigma here maybe are holding a buyback on the troll or something like that. But there's the Megas. Sumail, he's BKB'd up and he's run back, but the hook shot angles straight in towards him, allows Aqua to make the jump and find another kill. This is over. Sheepo, they've done it.
They have? They actually took him down. I mean, this was... After the start of this game, how could you honestly have expected it would go this way?
Well, upper brackets for bitches, isn't it?
In it, man.
Goon Squad will be moving on. They'll be the ones facing up Liquid and Enigma. Down to the lower bracket.
Did these guys just flip a switch like mid-game?
Wow.
Like game 1, they flipped the switch and they just ran Enigma over.
Upper brackets for bitches.
Yeah.